17. Feeling the horizon. It is now time to sit back and relax in the meditation. The sitting position needs to be addressed every time we meditate. If we sit half-legged on the floor, we keep the back really straight, 90 degrees. The same would apply to those on the chairs or on the couches. The back straight, the straight back means a lot in meditation. It could delay pain in the back, pain in the neck for quite a long time. It is like we can have extra pain-free minutes in meditation, and this could mean a lot in terms of meditation experience. Now we make sure that the back is vertical, is 90 degrees upright. Now we begin to breathe deeply in. At the beginning, we breathe to relax. So we shall breathe very deeply in to bring the warmth, to soothe the body. So the feeling of the body will begin to become more relaxed, become easier, become really casual, loose, and even idle. But in reality, to relax the body would definitely require some time. It's not like a quick click. All of a sudden, the body is relaxed. In fact, it does not work that way. So we shall allow some minutes without rush to allow the physical body to cool off, to relax slowly together with long, deep breaths. Let's spend a little time for the body. Breathe we feel a little more relaxed each time we breathe slowly in. Let us do so slowly. We could feel that the body becomes easier, much less tense. If the body is not ready, the quality of centering the mind would be very poor. If we rush now, we can't go that far. Once we understand this logic, we shall wait with understanding, not with patience, because to be patient is a kind of unpleasant emotion. But we accept the fact, we understand the nature of the body and the mind, so we can wait with peace. We shall wait a little bit more in order for the body to feel much more relaxed. By now, we should know the basic centering of the mind already. But let us bring the awareness of the mind to the center slowly together. Our simple manner of centering is by the breathing. But to breathe this time is not for relaxation, but to bring the awareness of the mind to the center location. Now, the awareness of the mind follows the deep breath in, following the warm, deep breath into the body through the throat, vertically down past the lungs into the stomach. Now the awareness of the mind is somewhere inside our abdomens. Let's say somewhere. We don't have to be extremely precise about the location, because it is not necessary at all. Rather, when we say approximate or somewhere around, we become relaxed. We are not really stressed. We don't have to be really precise about it. So we could feel at ease. Now we breathe a few more times to confirm or repeat somewhere in the body center. At the very end, deep end of the breath, the end of the breath touches the center space, allowing the awareness of the mind to stay there. It is like making an invisible landmark at the moment. Deep in the deep end will make an invisible landmark to invite the awareness of the mind to stay. Nothing to do with the physical eyes. In the meditation, it is the mind that feels. We feel. The mind feels the center of the body. It is just the beginning touch, so it might not be very clear. A common mistake that people misunderstand about centering. They want it to be clear. It will be clear when the mind is calm for long enough, so the mat will come and settle down to the bottom of the water. That is the moment it could be clear. But the process requires some time again. So what we can do, a simple way for the clear mind, is to wait. We maintain the awareness of the mind in the body center, waiting for it to become calm and clear. When we hear the word to wait, we know what to do. We feel relaxed, feel at home. To center the mind is done at ease, waiting for the mind to settle down naturally. Of course, it would be very softly as time goes by. So let's stay in centered, waiting without rush. Each deep breath could help confirming the center location of our minds. Feel free to use the breathing, or if we don't need it, we do nothing at all. We shall be in our own peaceful silence, waiting calmly, still. Only if the mind is absent for a while. When we are aware of this, just click on the center. The mind will return without delay. It is quite simple. We don't have to add emotional explanation or expression about the absent mind. Just bring it back by a click. It is done. No more comment. Then we nurture the quiet, still moment when the mind is centering itself within. It is a precious moment, but it could be on and off in the beginning. But if we nurture this center most of the time, as often as we are aware of, then the mind will learn to stay. When it has peace, when it feels peace, it will like it and prefer to stay inside to outside. Now we begin to enjoy a little more, some more of the mind, feeling peace in the center. Please remember the saying, quality can't rush. In the meditation, quantity means really little. It is quality that matters. So we shall never rush. We would be really slow, waiting for the mind to absorb more and more peace energy. We wait quietly some more for some more peace. Now we confirm that the mind is very well centered, moving no more. It is like the mind has already plugged in to the peace station. Once plugging in, the stream of peace energy is absorbed. It is streaming, flowing in to our mind. When energy moves, it vibrates. Some of us could easily feel the vibration of peace energy, like quaking the center of our beings. We only focus in the center, feeling the mind and the energy. What we do is to feel it. No comment is necessary. Feel peace energy with the mind. Allow this stream of peace inflow. Continue endlessly into our feeling. Stay in touch with the center. Feel the absorption and inflow of peace. Let it flow in naturally. We only feel it. We won't do anything more than feeling the peace. When we practice this, feeling the energy often enough, we have a kind of skill. The skill in waiting for the feeling of peace to become stable without managing a thing. What we do is to observe the feeling of peace in the center. This is the skill we should cultivate, practice again and again until it could be on demand. Anyway, up to this moment, most of us could achieve certain amount of peace energy. Now, in the center, it is surrounded by the volume of peace. It is like the abdomen is an empty space, yet filled with huge, abundant volume of peace. Our entire bodies, the body has a blended with the energy so well that it becomes empty. Empty yet full of peace volume. The mind is empty but full of peace volume. The entire beings are blending with the energy. We become deeply at peace. And the mind, the awareness, is in the middle of this huge volume. We shall stay dipped. It's like dipping in the core center of the peace volume and stay still, waiting for a better quality of meditation. Now it is time for the energy to radiate. Let's reconfirm that the mind is always in the center of the huge energy volume. When it radiates, naturally it is like a ripple, a drop of water, a clear drop touching the clear water surface, creating an endless series of ripples. It's dropping, touching, and circling out. We feel the expansion 180 degrees to all directions of the circle. The feeling of the expansion from the center is ongoing out to create bigger and bigger circles. But the mind does not move out. The mind in the center is feeling the circling, rippling, outwards. It is expanding out all around until it is beyond our home setting, across other buildings, in all directions. The energy is now spreading towards the horizon. Everywhere is covered by peace energy. The mind in the center feels the entire circle all around. In 360 degrees. As big as the horizon. Right here in the core center, the radius of energy volume is as wide as the entire horizon. Now we feel the center flooded by energy volume the size of the entire horizon. We are the center point of this circular horizon. We are now deep in the peace energy. Some of us are overwhelmed by this vibration, by the expansion, or even an explosion of the energy from our centers. Let that be. Be aware of that. Feel it and stay centered amid the energy expansion. Feel the entire horizon 360 degrees while we are in the perfect center point. And let's stay in the middle of the horizon, receiving much more deep peace. Now the space within the horizon becomes empty but full of this pure peace energy. We are right here in the core center of this pure circle. The more we feel of the center, the more expansion would continue. But if the awareness of the mind goes to the edge of the horizon, the expansion will shrink because the center is the epic, like the epic center of the quake. This is the point to generate energy. We would never at all stay away from the center. Feel an infinite expansion that is ongoing at the moment. Feel it from the center. We have come one step in progress, because from now on, even after the meditation, The feeling that we are the center of our own horizon would still remain with us. Each time the mind touches the center, the mind would also feel the entire horizon. Everywhere we go, walk, run, or drive, or travel by sea, by air, we have our own personal horizon. It's like an orbital circle. It moves together with the center. We have created our own horizon, which can be mobile. When we move, the circle moves along with us. And by this, we have a shield of peace energy to protect us from the negativity that could attack our minds. So from now on, please remember, when we click the center, the mind feels the mobile horizon, private, personal, exclusive. It's a shield full of positive peace energy, strong enough to overcome all the negative feelings, anger, fear, anxiety, hatred, revenge, and any other bad things. So now, please take care of your own personal circle of positive energy. Remind of it even now. When we confirm the center, we feel our own circle as big as the horizon. Now we breathe deeply in, allowing the end of the breath touch this strong, deep peace in the center. We may hear the noise from outside. We may feel the wind passing on our skin. We may smell the fresh air. Each deep breath in will touch the source of peace energy. And when we breathe out, we bring peace to share with the thin air that will spread across the horizon. Feel the horizon. Feel pure peace energy. Feel the mind exactly in the center point. Feel the five senses of the outside. When we are ready, we may slowly open our eyes, but the mind is still active in the center as the center of our personal horizon.